From the crowded hallways of the 2025 EICMA in Milan emerged the 2026 Kawasaki KLE500, an eagerly anticipated revival of a mid-size adventure machine. Under bright show lights, Kawasaki presented the KLE500 with rally-inspired styling, a tall windscreen, spoked wheels, and a purposeful stance that spoke of both on-road touring and off-road ambition. The unveiling at EICMA 2025 immediately positioned the KLE500 as a fresh contender in the light middleweight adventure class, signaling Kawasaki's intent to re-enter a segment that has surged in popularity in recent years. The motorcycle's design presentation suggested a machine capable of bridging city commutes, weekend touring, and light gravel or dirt excursions. In contrast, the 2026 Honda NX500 arrives not as a brand new model but as a substantial update of an existing crossover adventure machine, now upgraded with clutchless shifting technology. Honda introduces its E-Clutch system to the NX500 for 2026, enabling riders to start, stop, and shift gears using only the foot lever, without needing to operate the clutch lever. For traditionalists, manual clutch control remains available. The system can be engaged or disengaged per rider preference. This update transforms the NX500's usability, blending convenience in heavy traffic or urban commuting with the versatility to tackle gravel or light off-road surfaces. Honda calls this a move to make the NX500 a perfect all-rounder. From a technical standpoint, the NX500 E-Clutch remains powered by a 471 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled parallel twin delivering around 47 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and 43 Nm at 6,500 RPM. Chassis and suspension also stay intact. 41mm Showa SFF-BP upside-down forks up front, a Pro-Link rear shock, lightweight cast wheels 19-inch front and 17-inch rear, dual 296mm front discs with modern Nissan calipers, hardware that delivers nimble handling and competent performance both in town and on mixed surfaces. The seat height sits at 830mm, with ground clearance of 180mm, giving the NX500 a balanced posture for both road use and light adventure. On the other side, the KLE500 for 2026 takes a different approach. Rather than focusing on clutchless convenience or road-only sophistication, it leans into ruggedness and adventure DNA. Its 451 cubic centimeters parallel twin with 51 horsepower at 10,000 RPM and a peak torque of 43 Nm at 7,500 RPM, while modest in displacement, is tuned to deliver usable torque across the rev range, favoring low-end grunt and linear throttle response that match both urban commuting and dirt road navigation. The KLE500 rides on a lightweight multi-purpose trellis frame, paired with a 21-inch front and 17-inch rear spoked wheel setup, a traditional adventure or dual sport layout. Suspension is a highlight. A 43mm cartridge type inverted fork up front delivering 210mm of wheel travel, and a rear uni-track suspension offering 200mm of travel. For a bike in this displacement class, these numbers hint at serious off-road capability. To bolster its adventure credibility, the KLE500 SE ABS trim comes equipped with a taller adjustable windshield, metal-reinforced handguards, a larger skid plate, and a modern 4.3-inch digital TFT instrument panel. All features aimed at enhancing comfort and durability on long trips or rough terrain. Styling cues further underline Kawasaki's intentions: rally-inspired front cowl, slim fuel tank, sweeping side covers, and a purposeful silhouette that suggests the bike seeks to emulate bigger adventure machines, but in a mid-size package. But while the KLE500 aims for dirt road and mixed terrain freedom, it inevitably carries trade-offs compared to something like the NX500 E-Clutch. The 451 cubic centimeters engine, while tuned for torque, may feel modest for sustained highway touring or for riders used to higher power machines. Meanwhile, the NX500 E-Clutch plays the comfort versatility card, ideal for riders prioritizing daily usability, urban commuting, and occasional gravel or light trail riding. The E-Clutch system can make traffic and stop-and-go situations far less tiring, and the ride quality remains composed thanks to proven suspension and chassis geometry. Yet, one could argue that the NX500 E-Clutch is less adventure-pure than the KLE500. Its 19-inch and 17-inch cast wheels, while practical, lack the spoke wheel durability and ground-following behavior that spoked wheels and long travel suspension offer on tricky terrain. In a head-to-head sense, KLE500 presents itself as a more committed adventure-style bike. For riders who accept modest displacement in exchange for capability, ruggedness, and adaptability to mixed terrain. The NX500 E-Clutch, in contrast, is more of a modern, all-purpose crossover. A do-everything machine that leans toward ease, convenience, and urban-to-trail flexibility. For prospective riders who value clutchless commuting, ease of use, and smooth on-road behavior with occasional off-road potential, NX500 E-Clutch shines. For those drawn to real adventure, trail riding, and a machine that visually and mechanically leans toward dual-sport routes, the KLE500 may hold more appeal, assuming expectations are tempered given its 451 cubic centimeters engine. Ultimately, the decision between the 2026 Kawasaki KLE500 and 2026 Honda NX500 E-Clutch comes down to one's riding priorities: convenience and all-round versatility, or adventure-oriented ruggedness and off-pavement ambition. As both bikes now sit in the 2026 lineup, they frame a wider conversation about what mid-size adventure motorcycles should be: crossovers bridging city, highway, and gravel, or true entry-level adventure machines offering real capability beyond tarmac.